What's up with everybody? Shout out to everybody who's pulling up in the building. Shout out to all the ladies, all the gentlemen who are coming in who want to get the game. We are here live full in effect. Come have a conversation with a star. It's a world premiere. You already know what it is. I mean, what can we say? What can I say? This is what we do on our end, man. We're gonna have a beautiful conversation as we always do. And guess what? If you don't know that, then you're gonna get to know that we have a beautiful conversation the way we always do. It's just something that's better than us. It's something that no one can take away. You feel what I'm saying? But just give me one brief moment. Let me go ahead and shout this out. Shout out to everyone who's pulling up in the building. Tonight, we're going to be having a friendly conversation. We don't have to get disrespectful, okay? We don't need to get disrespectful, but tonight we're going to be talking about who's the bigger problem, man or women. You know, I think things like this is very interesting, and I'm going to tell you guys as to why I even brought this up as a thing, okay? It's just a lot of comments in general. Yeah, absolutely. Running it up, yeah, you know, it's getting there. We're doing what we need to do. I mean, you know what I mean? I just nothing too crazy. It's all in the woodworks that I like to say, you know. Everything just happens the way it needs to. You feel me? But shout out to everyone's pulling up. Hold on, saying pull up ASAP. No, I'm just saying like we live. We live. I think that's lit. We live. Let's go. Bet I like that. That shit looks dope. All right. We're about to get into this convo, man. Let me go ahead and set up these questions for these folks, man. I want to make sure these folks are good and they get the questions going in. So let me put this Q&A up. If you are here, say what's up. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid, don't be shy. We are here live for an effect. I guess I can put that as a poll. So what I say? Who's the bigger problem? Do you have problems in dating? I guess so. Do you have problems in dating? I think this is gonna be a really good discussion, to be honest. It's gonna be like one of the ones that, you know, you just be needing to have sometimes. Folks just really need to talk about these things, in my opinion. You know, the less it's communicated, the more people not gonna communicate. You know what I'm saying? Do you have problems in dating? We're gonna talk about that one first, you feel me? We're gonna start with that one as of right now. We're gonna get a little, you know, I don't want to get too crazy on these folks. They be like, damn, we're going to get so crazy already. Like, yeah, I mean, sometimes we can, sometimes we don't, whatever the case is, though. You know what I'm saying? Let me put this poll up. That's what she said. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the strippers, though, for real. Hold on, give me a second. Who's the bigger problem? 6-7. What's up, Josiah? Who's the bigger problem? Let's keep it vague. Men, women. And then let's say, what's the third option? The world. I'm gonna say the world, just for fun. Let's do it, man. Okay, we are officially in business. We are officially in business, man. What's up with it? Shout out to everyone who's pulling up. It's your boy, All-Star Izzy. What we're doing tonight, ladies and gents, ladies and gentlefish, as they say in SpongeBob. What we're going to be talking about today is who is the bigger problem, men or women? Now, we're going to get into more specific things, of course, but let's see what everyone believes. We got 4 votes. Yeah, say what's up, chat. Y'all don't got to... I know y'all, you know, a little shy, but y'all can say what's up. 25% people say men. Okay. 50% says women. 25% says the world. 2028. That's lit. That's lit. I don't know. I don't think that was a bad thing, but yeah, just I guess don't spam. Well, let's do this. If they're not spamming nothing too crazy, they can, I guess they can say something. I don't know what the hell was being said for real. I don't really know what that means. It reminded me of that line where it's like, I'm so 3008, you're so 2000 late. Like that's a classic. If y'all know what that is, you know some music. That's a good ass song, for sure. Blueberry Pop. Okay, that's what's up. Oh yeah. Never mind. Okay, then yeah, get that out of here. I didn't know what that was. I thought that was like a lyric or some shit. Holy shit. People be wild, man. This is crazy as hell. Oh, let's see. I have no idea who that is. Annabeth. I have no idea who that is. Appreciate the Let me know though. So yeah, again, we're gonna be talking about who's the bigger problem, men or women. You know what I mean? I think this is gonna be one of the ones for the books. And the reason why I chose to talk about this topic today, dude, man, I just dropped a new video again. I covered on this recent topic on something. But also another reason as to why I'm talking about this is, dude, all these people are going crazy over the internet, bro. People are just going crazy over the internet. This whole Castanet situation has made people feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? But you can. It's just crazy, bro. You don't gotta let the world dictate what you believe in or what you want out of this life. You know what I'm saying? It's very interesting. You know. Hey, but cheers though. Yes, to a new year coming very soon. You guys are more than welcome to hit the like button and subscribe. Matter of fact, this is what I'm finna do. This is what I'm finna do. Let me get my buddy in there. Let's see. Okay, that's what's up, Carrie. My guy Nightbot is in the building. All right, now I don't have a problem with dating. I just have a problem with people being deceiving, manipulative, false hopes, false promises, usually just for their own profit, and fake love. Very true. I agree. I agree most definitely. I definitely agree the same way. I think it's. I agree with that, cause I don't think dating is a problem, or I don't even think. I'll give my perspective in a second. I want to see what people think. What's good, Shiloh? But I like that take. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. I like that you said that. I forgot I even posted, do you have problems in dating? I really did forget. I just said that. And if you do have problems in dating, why? Let us know. Don't forget to hit the like button. I appreciate you. We got 16 people in the building. Let's get the likes up to 10 likes and let's keep pushing up. But it's true. I mean, a lot of people, men and women, shit, lying to each other, you know, having their own agenda, using it for profit, resources, money. But also, you know, this is where this is where accountability plays in the tango. It takes two to tango always. So the thing is always like how and what part of my plan in this situation was important for this. You know what I mean? What's up, Gucci? You're back again. What's up, Brody? What's going on? What's going on? Uh-oh, here come this guy. Hold on. Every time you see him, Mod, speaking to Viva. Every time you see him, just get him up out of here. Unless this person wants to ask a question about themselves and why they're such a loser, then we can go forward. You know what I mean? See, I'll say this. Guys like this individual that just had to get time out. So, you know, no disrespect to nobody, of course. But guys that had to get time out, that specifically like that individual, they're gonna be a big reason why dating will suck for a lot of people. Whether that's I think that's a man. I'm pretty sure it is. Most of the people that don't like me are men, always. Hardly women ever don't like me. If they do, I probably had to cut them off or some shit like that. Anyways, there will be a problem in dating. The reason why I say that it is because they don't know where to put their energy at, and they have a difficult time doing what they want to do in life as far as evolving themselves. And maybe that's actually not what they want to do. So that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I guess that can make sense. You feel me? That can make a lot of sense. But get into the conversation, because if we're not getting into no convos, I'm going to go ahead and exit myself out. We are here live for an effect. We got folks that's in the building. Don't forget to hit the like button. If we're not going to work our way at 10, I will be on my way to go do something else, man. I'm here to have a conversation on this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait a second. I'm going to explain myself a little bit as to why I chose this topic. But the reason why I chose this topic a lot more, to be honest, there's a lot of division when it comes to dating, when it comes to people want to, you know, get better results. People want to feel safe when it comes to dating. People want to feel differently. But, you know, the thing is that if you want those type of results, you want to feel safe. I guess that part's for women, but if you want to feel safe, you got to make sure you're vetting correctly, in my opinion, right? For sure. Yeah, go ahead, Bentley. I believe a lot of people have a selfish mentality upon dating and trying to learn or love that individual. I could see that for sure. I could see that. There is a lot of, there is a lot of selfishness. Same thing for this person right here. The one who just made a new account. Oh, God, Lee. You never get to learn. You never learn, huh? But like I'm saying, going back into it, it's a lot of, it is a lot of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that want to, I think it's such a facade that people want to play in it. Ah, damn, Jack, I was gonna ask you a question. That's probably a pack of friends together. They're like, I hate this guy. Man. You see, but this is a good thing because I was just talking when I just dropped the video about this. Alchemizing your pain to become a better man when it comes into dating. And so this is what I mean by that is that, when you want to blame people, you want to blame women, you want to blame others for your problems, what you're doing is putting so much energy outside into the world, but you're not putting enough energy into yourself. And because of that, you're actually burning out the energy you could potentially bring into yourself. You can give yourself more life. You can impact your world completely differently if you stopped, let's see, like these insecure losers. You stop being insecure, you stop being a loser, you stop, going to different places, you stop blaming women for stuff. You can become better as a man. What places are you lacking in for you to come into somebody else's spot? Or what place are you lacking in to blame other people for your blind spots? There's no reason for that. And like back to your thing, Casey, when you were talking about how dating can be selfish. Because it's true, dating can be selfish, and I think you should be selfish in some aspects. I don't think there's nothing wrong with being selfish in dating, but it's definitely, in my perspective, I think there's a difference between being selfish and there's a difference between knowing when you can provide certain things for someone to earn something. You know what I'm saying? Don't mind him, y'all. I fucked this girl. They say we're on the break, so please don't mind him. Please don't mind him. What's up, Brendan? Play big, win big. What up, Promethean? How you feeling, man? Yeah, my apologies, y'all. I fucked this girl and shit, so it kind of happens. My apologies. I don't mean to disrupt the live. We're having a good conversation right now. You know what I mean? Let's see. It happens. It happens. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. You got to move on, man. She wasn't for you. She was good, though. She knew how to ride. Safety is a big deal. It is a big deal, for sure. Safety is a big deal, but the thing is, the biggest thing we're gonna talk a lot about is going to be the tango. It's going to be, it always takes two people. Someone can provide safety, but just because the person's providing it, the other person not really falling into it and whatever they feel about it. The thing is that the man initiates an area for the woman to thrive in, whether that's safety. If she's not thriving in it, it's not even on the man. It's not on the man. If she's not choosing to thrive in it, then she just has to go in there, it's kind of be like a rinse and repeat cycle type of thing. But safety is a big deal on both ends. Cause you can't, what's up, me too? Good, bro, you good? Yeah, of course I'm good, hell yeah. But you gotta, it really goes hand in hand with women too. Like, for a man to feel safe with a woman, okay, this is very interesting now, cause this thought just came to my mind. But it's not like I need to feel safe with her. But a way a man could feel, I guess, secure about it and safe is her submitting into the man's leadership. That's really like where that comes into. But it's not really feeling safe, like I need to feel safe. It's just that's how you know the compatibility and chemistry is there. My dog Danny's in the building. What's up, player? In the bush, do your thing, do your thing. We chilling, we talking, we chopping it up. We speaking on who's the bigger problem. All right, who's the bigger problem? And once we get to the 15-minute mark, I'm gonna give my perspective on it. I'm gonna give my perspective on it. You asked this question. I mean, to be honest, there's a lot of reasons why. I mean, I think I could start by a couple, but I want to ask you a question now because I think you're trolling. I'm starting to get good at this, but I think you're trolling. Why do you think you're a loser? Why do you think you win, bro? That's a good question. We can start from there. Let's start from scratch. No worries, my friend. But anyways, it's for sure the world. It's got the whole game effed up on both sides. That's a good one. I like that. That's a good one. Yeah. Let's see. All right. Let me go ahead and get into my perspective on this. Who's the bigger problem, men or women? The answer is both. The answer is both. Let me look at the poll. 18, we got 18 votes. 44% of people say men, 17% women, 39% is the world. Yeah, my vote is both. Men and women are the problem. The reason why men and women are the problem is because two problems are always going to come together. Negatives always happen. And here's the thing. I see this sometimes where people are like, they're like, oh, they're a woman who's been hurt and then you got a healed man or some shit like that. And it's like, that's incorrect. That is incorrect. And I think I got a question when I was on TikTok from Viva, actually. Shout out to Viva. She gave me this question, but she was like, should you get with evolved individuals? Or I forgot what the exact question was. But I started even thinking about that after because it was such a good question. I liked it a lot. But it got to be in you to want to evolve. Was there a vote for that, though? There wasn't a vote for that. Okay. Max says no women, no experience. You can't get women. Well, how old are you? Regardless, though, it got to be in both individuals to want to evolve and to desire for more and better for themselves, which in return will happen in reality. Like you will get that with women. You'll get that in dating. You will get your harmonious results and whatever you want. But it has to be in you first. I don't believe in that whole you get this, you fix a woman up. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in fixing women. I think that's a trap, and I think that's BS, to be honest. But the reason why I say I don't think that I believe in fixing women is because what is there to fix? If you gotta fix it, then that means there's no compatibility into it. Cause she has to want to be there with you. You can't just like, you can teach a woman and you can, get a woman to be molded into your direction and your path. But I don't believe in fixing women. That doesn't make any sense to me. You're 24. Well, to be honest, Max, I think we got to start with a couple of things first. Maybe we could start for your username. We can start for how you present yourself on social media. We can start by the way that you ask certain questions. And I think there's probably more into it, man, to be honest. But thank you for shout out to the 10 people that's here. Let's get the likes up to 10, man. Let's get the likes up. If you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and do so. Value for value. Shout out to Coach EO. I'm grateful that he showed me that. But that's what I would say, bro. I think there's a lot going on, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? You've been married. I'm gonna stay on the shelf. What you mean? That you still married, right? Not I'm only 10. Social media sometimes creates idealized versions of relationship and many seek perfection. Discard potential. That's true. That's crazy, Derek. Snoop said it first. Hey, that's lit. Men are definitely the issue. Why you say that, ladies? Shout out to ladies in the building. What's good, Aubrey? How you feeling? Great to see you. Great to see you. That's insane. That is true, though. I mean, because, not everything is perfect. And things shouldn't really... When you're perfect is when you're in a casket. But at the same time, yeah, social media does create that. And specifically when it has, like, those perfect pictures and moments. Like, I remember I made a video that was basically... I was talking about how society only looks at, like... What is it? Let me look at my Let me look at my profile. Because it was about social media, and I remember I had this enlightenment. I was like, yo, this shit is actually crazy. I like thinking about this shit and saying it out loud, it blew my mind. Where is it at? Damn, I got a lot of videos, bro. Okay, social media has brainwashed men into being thirsty over women's photos. That's basically, it was more in depth. It wasn't just about that, though. But basically what I was saying, even to bridge it all together, was that there's a lot of people in general that are just idolizing what a perfect couple looks like rather than experiencing what you like within a relationship or who you want to be in a relationship with. Not even just a relationship. Let's not go too far. But who you want to connect with on a certain level. Like, why do you want to connect? Where is the connection going? And all those type of things always matter in those situations. You know, but there is that I idealize stuff, and I don't agree with it. What up? What up? What up? What the hell? Yeah, if you got a question, put a Q. What up, Timothy? They only look and compare themselves to famous people. To be honest, that's very true. That's very true. They do that. Knowing, and the thing is too, it's like it's like capturing moments of happiness and being like, oh, goals, or like certain small things or grand gestures of videos being played and feeling treated off of a Birkin, like not, that's a little extreme, a Birkin bag, but it's true. It's like you're comparing yourself to fleeting moments of grand gestures, or what, first of all, what the media is showing you. Honestly, I mean, if we gotta really be honest about a lot of this stuff, we don't gotta get too deep into it, but there's a lot of fake shit that happens in the entertainment industry already. They already know what the masses are gonna love to see with these type of couples and stuff like that, feeding them into the stuff like that. See, that's why people get, if they're only going based off what they see and not off of what they know, and they think that they should get treatment, they should get princess treatment without being earn that position and to be treated well in a relationship, then I mean that's a lot how a lot of people think. But you're cooked, bro. Like I said, men and women are the problem. Men and women are the problem when it comes into dating, bro. For real. It takes two to tango. It takes both parties to be in a certain situation together for things to happen. Like if a woman plays you, okay, why is she okay? If you knew she was playing you on the third month, why are you still with her 6 months later, 9 months down the line, and hitting it raw and almost getting her pregnant? You know how like crazy that sounds when you say it out loud? Cause most of the time these guys know when a woman is playing them. And if they don't know they had true evidence, they could feel like, oh, my intuition's off. Something's off. She pulls back. She's cold. We talked about what happens if a woman gets cold all of a sudden. You got another player in her ear. But that's what I'm saying. Most of the times, we always know. The intuition is always right somehow. Yes, put a Q in front of all your questions. Please definitely do. My name is All Star Izzy. I'm an empowerment coach. I specialize in self-discovery, dating, lifestyle. Empower yourself is to empower the world. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you for 11 likes. Let's work our way to 15. If you haven't done, go ahead and subscribe. We're having a good conversation on who is the bigger problem, men or women. Okay, we see the votes. Let's look at it. 38% of people say men, 15% women. Wow, that's beautiful. And 46% the world. I like that too, though. That's a good one. I don't know why I always feel nervous around the ladies. I gotta practice eye contact. Well, that's okay. Well, let's do this. I think no. I think you know the reason why it is. I think you know the reason why you feel that way. I know you know the reason why you're nervous around women. You gotta accept it. I see broken women and men trying to find hope in each other and fulfillment. Yeah, exactly. And see, that's when that you know, when they talk about some soul ties with everybody and like people like, oh, I got a soul tie, or like we're like made for each other. That's my other half. That's what I think about those things sometimes. You can't seek false hope into somebody and believe that this is gonna be like where I heal with this person. Cause if you do that, then and once you get that, let's say fulfillment, you ever seen that that scene with Andy throwing away Woody? I don't want to play with you anymore. That's the same thing that's gonna happen. They're gonna wanna as soon as they get fulfillment. Now, I'm not saying none of this to fear monger or be like, oh my God, women and men ain't shit. No, I'm not. No, that's not what I'm here for. We gotta just talk about what the truth is. It's the truth. It's weak to idolize others before yourself. Very true, Promethean. Great one. I gotta practice eye contact with them. Everyone is a relationship specialist now. What was I'm not sure what that comment was referred to about. I'm gonna do you a solid. I'm gonna do you a solid. I'm gonna let that jet over my head, right? You know what I'm saying? So how about you engage into the conversation and talk about what we're talking about, or you can continue to scroll, or if anything, I'll make an example out of you. We can do that, my dog. We don't talk about that. So you think I know why I'm scared of them? Yes, I know. Not that I think, Shiloh. I know why you're scared. Not only have we talked about this multiple times, but you know yourself more than anyone else knows, right? And I can tell by things that you say and do, I can get to understand what you're saying. And I'm like, okay, this is what you mean. That's what you mean. This is what you mean, right? So when that happens, yes, I can. Shout out to Miles. Your language exposes you. It's a beautiful saying, by the way. But you say certain stuff, but you know what you're scared for. Come on, man. The shiny object theory, yeah, all that. But I mean, again, that's just that's my take on all this. Both parties have a part to play in this. There is no, it's there. If a woman is playing you, you almost like, it's like you almost like the abuse because you still stick along in relationships that you have no business being in for a very long time, regardless of the situation. People will stay in relationships that make them, they feel terrible in. They feel like this is only the best of what's gonna be. Do I have to settle for this? Like, you only stay in those relationships because you don't even believe you're good enough. So if we gotta peel back the seriousness within the relationship, what you're really saying is that you only want to stay in you're not good enough to go into a better position in your life, and you're gonna stick to where you're at because you don't really feel that way. And the other person finds pleasure in controlling in an insecure way, and you're allowing that. See, you see the dynamic that plays into it. It's like it blows my mind so much, bro. It really does blow my mind how much both really playing together. Because whether you know it or not, you guys, it's like it's just a negative and negatives. There's more of those in there. Just do it like night. Yeah, have faith in yourself for sure. Don't be shy about shit. If it ain't it, then keep moving on. Absolutely, incredible. Yeah, that's incredible. I agree. I agree to the fullest extent. You shouldn't. Ain't nothing. It's nothing to. Cause why be shy about something? Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you for putting that. Let's see. Excuse me. I'm trying to do something. Let me pin this really quickly. I can't pin it. Oh wait, there it is. There we do it. There we go. But shout out to everyone's pulling up in the building. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. We on the road to the top. Let's talk about this. All right, let's keep going, man. But that is my take on it. You know what I'm saying? Based on how I interacted with you on the show, I do see more reserve. It's more reserved, but it's not just that, bro. It's certain things that you say too. It's not just how you present yourself. That has to do with it too, but it's also the words that you choose, how you're talking about stuff, the back and forth. Hey, I'm not shy with women. Okay, yeah, I am shy with women. That conversation does a lot, you know, but it shows a lot too, because you just really need to put yourself in a moment to experience it, bro. To talk to these women, you know. And we talked about this stuff. We talked about this. But shout out to everyone who's pulling up in the building. We are discussing this beautiful conversation tonight. And if you want to have a discussion, go ahead and do so. But if not, you know, I might go on TikTok. No, well, I don't know. I probably won't go on TikTok tonight. I think I'll do TikTok, what's tomorrow, Tuesday? I'll probably do it tomorrow and Wednesday. Definitely Wednesday, probably. We're going to see. We've been going crazy over there on the TikTok side. And shout out to the people that be over there. I appreciate that for sure. But if you in the building, come have a conversation. Do you have any problems in dating? Don't forget to have a convo. Because if not, you know, won't be here for too long. Player Talk Tuesday. Yeah, I probably do Player Talk on there over there too. I'm gonna definitely do Player Talk Tuesday on here for sure, and then Player Talk Tuesday over there. Absolutely. I gotta introduce it to them. I rock with them hella. You can meet some girls next semester. They never greeted me or nothing. Kindness is free. Well, that's true, but you shouldn't wait for for them to greet you, bro. You should just also greet them, like, cause it's not just talking to women. It's also becoming charismatic and a lot more charming. You can be more social, practicing the way that you want to speak to people, practicing, you know, eye contact, but just talking to many walks of life, not just women, but many walks of life. Being able to step in a room and speak to everybody. Hey, how you doing? My name's Shiloh. What's your name? Oh, really? Yeah. How you doing today? It's a good day. Oh man, it's a little cold out there. Good thing I bundled myself up. Creating some conversation, bro. It's not just about talking to women, it's about talking to the world and being able to navigate that. You know what I mean? IDK with him and do with that. Oh, well, okay, cool. Yeah, go ahead and ask that. Go ahead and ask that, Danny. Go ahead and ask that, bro. When I get off of this, I'll look at it. For sure. Okay, that's what's up. U8U. That's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, most definitely. But that's my biggest takeaway with this topic in general. You know, the problem. The problem is either or. The problem is really how you're navigating the situation, how you're navigating your life. Your problem is your outlook. Your problem is what you focus on. Your problem is where you place your attention on. That is the problem. Why you keep getting the same results in dating? Why you keep getting the same patterns of type of women? Why you keep getting rejected? There's always a pattern, it's always you at the end of the day. Like that's really what it is. It's you. It's nobody else. It's only going to forever be you. I don't think I'll be able to talk to every person, especially if they seem out of my league. But I don't think there's such a thing. Well, see, I mean, with a sardine, that's a crazy username, by the way. But see, as you're saying, it's you see the thing. You have split. You got a split way of thinking, bro. But this is when, like, now that you got the split way of thinking, is you got to make a choice. So what I mean split, because you're like, if they seem at my league, but I don't think there's such thing. So you're going based off what you look at. But in your mind, you're like, wait, but I don't know. But your mind is also telling you, but what if they look at my league? What should I do? It's a split way of thinking. What you got to do is just really even talk to those who see, not even just women. If someone is intimidating you that looks more rich or whatever the case is, talk to them. Guarantee you get the more you experience, the more you get to learn yourself. This is how it goes, bro. This is how the game goes. You got to experience and get in order to get to know who you are and what you want to become. Cause sometimes I feel like they'll be crappy towards me before I even say a word. See, it's a lot in your thinking, bro. It's a lot in your thinking. You never know that until you say something. Some people just have RBFs, bro. Some people just have an intimidating personality. Some people they can look very coy and, kind of stuck up. But when you talk to them, they're like, oh, hey, like, what's up, man? And it's things like that. You never know until you actually experience it or you say hello. See, that's the thing. Like you said earlier, like no one greeted you. But it's really up to, no one has to greet you. But this is real. No one has to greet you. And a lot of people may not greet you. And because we can't think that everyone will. We need to be the one in our own life to greet, to say hello. But that even emphasizes the fact we need to go after what we want. Not just women, but opportunities. Saying hello, hey, what's up? How you doing? You never know what you can get out of that situation. I've spoken with multimillionaires and all that, and I've gotten in great conversations with them, off of me just saying what's up. Oh, hey, what's going on? How you doing? What's up? Oh yeah, what's up? Everybody in the room. This not just him, but just how I spoke with even famous artists, celebrities, DJs that to spin my music, all that. Like you would like everybody in the spot talking about them. They coming, or people are trying to prep themselves and together. Truthfully, people who are when they have that high value status, they actually want down to earth conversations. Like they want people to treat them regular. Not that you can't admire their accolades, but they want to be treated regular. But you never know that until you say hello. So that's why, yes, listen to what I'm saying, but also apply it so you can see it for your own eyes. So that's where the game is in. You got to see it for yourself. Like, man. Shout out to everyone in the building. What's up, Lele? What's happening? And I still live with my mom. Oh, man. You funny. Have you ever spoken to a married woman? Of course I have. Let me not say of course. Sounds a bit crazy, but yes, I have. Yes, I have. Let's see. So my apologies. I'm looking at the things. I would say that modern masculinity, as you mentioned yesterday about men saying they're baddies, really does affect dating because women these days feel like men are very feminine. Oh yeah, I didn't even get to say it on here. I apologize, you guys. What I meant to announce is never refer to yourself as a male baddie. I don't wait. Did I say it? I don't know if I said it on here. If I didn't say it on here, I'm saying it again. Stop. Like I seen this video. This dude was calling himself a. No, I did say it on here. I did say it on here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't call yourself a male baddie. I'm finna say it again, cause yo, calling yourself as a male baddie is crazy. But that's true though, Viva. That's true. A lot of women do think a lot of men are feminine. But I haven't looked into that too much as to why. I can see the way some men act. I can see why they act that way, but I'm not too sure to be honest. 'Cause sometimes I feel like they'll be crappy. Okay, I always get the abusive boyfriend. IDK, how I always pick these men. I never see it at first, but can you please help me with what to do? Well, varsity, I'll say this. You got to see how if they're controlling. If they're trying to rush things too fast. So rushing things too fast, like maybe trying to get into a relationship too fast, being too pushy about sex, and they are going cold turkey if they don't get their way. That's a very important thing as far as that. To see the signs at first, at least, because a lot of guys can be really good at hiding who they are. You know, they could be hiding their intentions and stuff, but I would say just try to peep those things as best as you can for sure. I got to say though, women really do be digging hard for men with money 9 times out of 10. Yeah, yeah, they do. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like shit, bro. I'm a performer, recording artist too, so I go out to spots where I see it all the time if they're around rappers. RP to Trouble too, because I remember we was out there one time. But shout out to everyone in the building. Thank you for 14 likes. Don't forget to hit the like button. Let's work our way to 20 likes. Shout out to the 25 people that's pulling up in the building. Don't forget to hit the like button. We are here. Let's have a conversation, man. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yes, the iceberg theory. There's always more than beneath the surface. For sure. For sure. Let's see. My apologies. I'm looking at these comments. Trevon. Shout out to my dog. Trevon is in the building. When it comes to casual situations, what all do you look at in the woman in order to qualify her for said situation? Compatibility, transparency, and what I mean compatibility, let me actually expand on that real quick. Compatibility meaning like if I say what's up and she's like feeling it too, or she's feeling the vibe, she's also following my lead when I say like this is what we finna do for like a casual thing, and she's responsive because transparency meaning is like we can be honest and open with each other, not in like, oh my God, this is what I want to do all the time. I want to see you all the time, but honest and open. Where like, I want you. She like, I want you too, right? Transparent. She was like, finally, I wish you would have. I'm glad you said it. Like, I didn't want to wait around. I've been feeling this tension. Like, just opening up and being transparent and stuff like that. She wants the same thing. And I think I may have mentioned communication. If I didn't, then I'm gonna mention it now. Communication is really good too. But that's what if that was something casual to have to be that, and it can't be disrespect. It can't be disrespect for anything casual. And because when I mean disrespect, I'm like, if it's casual, you gotta firstly, you gotta communicate that it's gonna be casual. But if it's casual, you gotta keep it as that. And she has to be okay. That's that compatibility. She's like, okay, I'm cool with it. I'm following your lead. Like, this is what we finna do. If she tries to do more, she's trying to like, stay. You could communicate to her like, nah, like that's not cool. Like I you know what our relationship is. This is what we finna do. But if she starts to be combative on that, she wants a little bit more. She's like, no. Then you gotta let it go because she's not really there. She might have had another agenda. What up, William? I don't date anymore. All I get is women that use me for my money. All gold diggers. So I'd rather stay alone. Rather stay single until the right one comes along. You're the right one, bro. Most definitely. YouTube mentioned yesterday. Okay, for sure. How about Maddie? No, Marie, no. You'd be good. The close. Okay. Shout out Shannon. Right. Prometheus, you funny. Yes. Thank you for doing that. Appreciate you, Viva. I'm alone, not lonely. You're facts. I was checking out these hostess at Chili's the other day, and such a dope line for that movie for sure. Yeah. Marie funny. Hold on. My apologies, y'all. I'm getting into this thing. That's just what's at the start, yeah. Charlotte said, later I saw her turn around from the side of the room, sort of glare at me. At least that's what I thought. Almost like she Knew I was catching glances. Was she being like, maybe, bro? You never see the thing. See, I'm not there, Shiloh, but the picture that you painted, she may have seen that, bro. She may have also thought you were cute. Or she may be thinking to her mind, yo, when is he gonna walk up to me? You know what I'm saying? Yo, check out the video on how to flirt with professional women and women who are working on the clock. That's really what it's about too. But it's a method I have in there. So I don't necessarily know, but see, this is what's important about dating or connecting or wanting to know. You gotta initiate convo. You gotta say hello. You gotta talk to her, like and not even just women, but opportunities, bro. You want to get people. You want to get on somebody's radar for big popping people, bro. And A&Rs, like the A&Rs and managers that I have on the music side. If it wasn't for me saying what's up and being in the vicinity and talking, I would have never gotten their contact and be able to make the moves that I can. You know what I mean? So it's about saying hello and stepping up. Like, you gotta step up. What up, Vendetta? Cause they're sleeper agents. What is that? Take the fit off, you're not going nowhere. Trisha, how you know? Look, Trisha, a pocket watcher, but he just watching the fits right now. You crazy. I believe dating is such a reach. How you mean though, Casey? Varsity says, also, what do I do with my boyfriend that kind of wants it his way all the time? I don't know what to do. Can I get help? Because he's like, I love you, stay, but want to know what I should do. Well, excuse me, Varsity, how old are you? Let me ask that. But she was a hostess lady? It don't matter. You don't want checking her out, bro. You know, yeah, that's my cousin. That's my cousin. Mexican OT is my cousin. You're 16? Okay, well, a lot of my advice is mainly for 18 and older, but maybe confide in maybe if you have an older sister or mother, potentially. But what I can leave you with this, right? Because what I'll leave you with is to stand up for yourself. I'll leave you with that. Just stand up for yourself and say what you need to say. And this goes for anybody. You know, don't get the short end of the stick because you're afraid to speak up, for sure. Thank you for the 15 likes. Let's work our way to 20 likes. If you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and do so. I'd appreciate it. We're working our way to 2K subscribers. Let's hit that before the first. I think we could do it. I mean, I believe anything's possible. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you guys for being here. What's up with it? What's up? I don't think she was interested in me. I could just tell by her expression. Maybe because you kept looking at her and she was like, man, what the hell? Why does dude keep looking at me? Women be thinking that, bro. I think on the men's side, sometimes women are looking for men to display their success, whether it's a career, lifestyle, or whatever, firm desirability, for sure. My problem is everyone I'm into isn't, hey. Well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you to that, to be honest. It's crazy. Absolutely not, Kyle. You're trying to get a Mexican girl? You can do that. Aren't all Mexican cousins? Nah, yeah. We all are. Long third cousin, second cousin, sixth cousin and shit. We all are. Some way, somehow, right? Let's see. Because there's so much things that you have to do just to please a person or get that person on the same page as you, for you to even learn that person, for that person to learn you. I think so, but that's, see, something too, I don't know if you missed it too though, Casey. If you missed it in the beginning, that's what I was talking about, it gotta be in both of y'all to want the same thing. Like, when I talk about harmony, for how men and women could be harmonious in dating is if they both are on the same page and they want the same thing, which creates harmony because they both want it, right? But I understand what you're saying. It has to be in the person. Like, I was on shout out Alfie Kingdom. I was on his live yesterday, and he was basically talking about he doesn't want to tell a woman to cook for him. He wants a woman to just tell her, like, to tell him, oh, I want to cook for you. Like, it got to be in her to want to do these things for you. And with that, I believe that's how things become easier. You know, why take the path that's difficult, and why not take the path of least resistance? Because you don't really got to do too much. And not saying you specifically, but just in general, for things I've been experiencing, you don't have to do too much in order for women to want to do things for you, right? Of course, you can still make them, feel good and do these things, but really, to get to know if somebody wants you, it all starts with a hello. You know what I mean? It all starts with a hello, and then go from there, and then shit just goes up. Dating won't be successful for you if you don't have that passion in your life. Absolutely, it can never be successful. See, that's why that reminds me of, like, people when they get into relationships, but, like, they're always in relationships. They never got time for themselves. It's because they like passion. They like passion in their life. So what becomes their passion is other people, is getting into numerous relationships and, filling the void of boredom with people, which is not okay. Mexican girl, hard to get. They don't like dating outside their race. How old are you, Bubba? What's up, Deepak? You can't get someone on the same page. Got me, absolutely, for sure. Yep. But what if it's one-sided affair, because a person can only give you so much and you will only know so much on what person is showing you? Well, if it's a one-sided affair and if things are one-sided, you got to let it go. Because if it's not, really, bro, women gotta, if I'm referring to, like, what I talk about, all-star lifestyle and stars and stuff, women gotta do more for that man. That type of man, in my perspective. I got a video on my all-star membership, and it's called "Once You Get Treated Like a King, There's No Going Back." But I'm not saying that it's not a mutual thing. It's just that a lot of women are really good at giving, and they want to give to the right man, right? But, sometimes they're not with the right said man, and they don't want to do all these things for them until they get with the man that they want to, which is pretty easy. They will do more for it. But, those type of men are rare. But if it's a one-sided affair where they're not going nowhere, they're not progressing, then you got to let it go. Because if it doesn't fit with your lifestyle, your agenda, you need to go. Agenda doesn't mean nothing crazy. Agenda just means, like, your day-to-day, your life. What are you looking for at this time? Facts. I just double tap. Come on, Uno. Where am I? I'm in London. We're telling you. Do you have JPG? Nope. Once you see what unfortunate people go through, you'll see that you don't really have problems in dating. Yeah, there's a lot of people in crazy, crazy dating things, bro. For real. There's a lot of people that go through difficult things in dating. And see that's the thing, like, if you have difficult, like, bro, some people get abused in dating because they believe that's the only type of love that they can have, or they're in the craziest predicaments. It gets really reckless and emotional. So with the stuff that I speak on, it's always about, like, self-love and self-protection. Really, you want to protect yourself when you're getting into things. You can get away from so much negativity in dating, or you can get away from all types of bad, crazy, manipulative women with listening to a lot of the stuff that I say. Meaning, like, when I talk about who's the bigger problem, it's both. But when it comes to men, we need to look at who we're seeing. The more that meets the eye theory. I want to see her for who she is, not for what I want to see her as. I don't want to just see. Guys will only just look at a woman's beauty and everything like that, right? They're only gonna look at a beauty. I'm only gonna look at, like, thank you for the gift. I appreciate that, Viva. I only want to look at that. I don't know, something that it didn't pop up on my screen. I didn't see nothing. But guys only want to look at that. They never want to look at, like, what's her character like? What is the way she's thinking like? You know what I'm saying? They never want to look at stuff like that. Bro, how you get over a girl that work with you? Job is paying good. Ray, so wait, hold on. Let me. Sunday. Thank you for the Sunday. Was that really, Scooby? You gonna give a makeup brush? Appreciate that. Yes, New Year's. I don't know why it's not going on my screen. My apologies, y'all. I don't know, man. It seemed like she was mad at me. Shiloh, you're thinking you got too much. See, Shiloh, what the best thing that's gonna help you, bro, when it comes to dating or just in general, is when you gotta interact, bro. Trust. I feel like a broken record saying it. Bro looks in the mirror and makes himself shy. Oh, I see it now. I see the 2026. It's lit. Hey, bro, let me tell you something. How you forget about a female that work with you? Well, let me ask you something, Ray. So did you smash her while y'all were dating? Did you smash her before and then she started dating, or you ended up going there? Like, what's the details on it? Talk to me. You should never give 100% of yourself. You need to split that 50-50 with the other person and hope they're equal, even in your better half. What up, Carmen Sandiego? Yes, thank you for saying that. Shout out to Viva for that. Yes, ask a question or add value to the chat. I'm here for you guys, and you guys are here for me. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for 17 likes. Let's work our way to 20 likes. I appreciate you. If you haven't hit the sub, go ahead and hit the sub. We're on the road to 2K. You know that, man. You know that. You know that. Let's have a convo. Let's have a convo. But yeah, that's what we talk about. We just talk who's the bigger problem in dating, and you know, we really got into that too. So if you do got questions, please put a Q. Love is going to slow you down. Who's promoting love though? Who's promoting love? See, the thing is that, yeah, get your money up, fuck yeah. But that should already be a thing. Firstly, your life should be priority, and then women are the byproduct of what you do in life. We already got into that thing though. So I don't know what you're talking about. Do you do kids? No, I don't. I don't do those parties. Let's see. It's the selection process of qualities. Homies get stuck on the exterior. Very true, Carmen Sandiego. Very true. A woman could be pretty, but her attitude could be ugly. That's very true. I don't like that. I don't like an ugly attitude, and I also don't like a boring attitude either. I don't like boring women. You gotta be able to have fun we gotta have fun together. You know, like the bar is so low sometimes. She looks so good. I'll let her cheat on me. Y'all ever heard that before? So many people do that stuff. They say that stuff all the time. I'm like, what? Are you serious? Like, why is the bar so low nowadays? They'd be like, oh, but she's a baddie though. What you mean? What are we talking about? Like, what Chicken Lil say? What are we talking about? I haven't said anything yet, but you got some good raps, son. Hey, I appreciate that, Promethean. You checked out the page. Leave me alone if they work with you. It's not that they are there for the job. Very true, Carmen. Very true. Appreciate that, Smokey. What up, country? The common denominator is the love y'all got for each other. Is the job. Hold on. I'm trying to see what Ray is saying, though. I don't know if he said anything, but I'll say this because Ray didn't give me no details on the situation. So I'll say this. First and foremost, never sleep with any of your coworkers. But if you want to get over a woman that you're working with because you probably already did sleep with her, you gotta see this. You don't tell her this, and you don't tell nobody this. You gotta keep your head focused, keep making your money, and keep pushing. If you see her talking to other coworkers, and you more than likely will feel jealous, that's why you're asking the convo, or you probably feel jealous because maybe she's doing other people. You just need to never show any reaction, and you need to start talking to other women outside of work. All right, that's how you get over a woman like that. And plus, too, not even just like to talk to other women in the money. You just got to know in your mind, like, okay, that was just another woman I was with. Let's keep pushing. But that's how you can get over her. She'll connect with you, my boy Camden One. Well, yeah, you can go to my my artist page, and you're more than welcome to do it over there. You can be yourself, bro. It's okay. Oh, you talking to somebody in chat? Free game, exactly, for free all the time. Says that. Come on, bro. Why you come in here and say that crazy ass shit? Thank you for the 20 likes. Let's work our way to 25. We are in the building, man. Don't forget to get your wine glasses because we're going to be doing our New Year's Eve celebration Wednesday. Yo, that's crazy. 2026 is right there. But, you know, the New Year is technically in spring. You know, we don't got to get too deep into that, right? But just every day is really a New Year, to be honest with you. But, yeah. 2026 is right there. How you guys gonna take in the new year? Talk to me. You just need to work on your charisma. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can definitely work. I mean, yeah. Don't look at it as such a necessity. Instead of seeing it as a necessity, see it as like, I'm excited to build my charisma. I'm excited to build it. I'm excited to build my. Oh man, here it goes. I apologize, you guys. I was with this girlfriend one night. I didn't know it was this girl though, so she got really upset. Yeah, man. Damn. What up, Araya? Woo! What's up, Araya? How you feeling tonight? Great to see you again. How you been? Talk to me. Talk to me. Catch up with me. We should also wait. What? Our picks in the community post of our wine. That'd be lit. Yeah, That's a good. That's a good idea. I'll do that. I'll do that like a New Year's thing or something like that. Yeah, that'll be lit. And plus, you guys are. If y'all didn't know, you can go into the community post and post in there too for your own post. So you guys are more than welcome to do that. Yeah, he's back, man. He came in. He came back earlier too. He was. I think he was one of the first ones that came into live. Man, don't you just love it? They see, even when they're hating, they be the first one ready. I'm ready. He's about to go live. I'm ready. Like what? It should be wild. Yeah, it should be. Oh look, he back again though. Been a long time since I've been on live for sure. What's up with you though? Talk to me. Good, just chilling. Don't be nonchalant now. Save the nonchalant for later. Be chalant with me. Yeah, he consistent. You see, this is what I was talking about, bro. I just put out this new video too. All new videos out now. But when I was talking about, I was like, you gotta alchemize that energy and put it back into yourself. That's how you can become better. That's how you become a better man. That's how you become better just in general. Like, why not put that pain back into you? Because I know you're hurting for, I don't know what the reason is, but I know you're hurting. And it's okay, man. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Your mind should be telling you that, not me, but hey, it is what it is. This generation is cooked. You think so? I think people are gonna be cooked, but I don't think the generation is gonna be cooked, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You can call it naive, you can call it whatever, but I'm optimistic about the future. I'm optimistic about it. All right, let's look at these polls real quick. What up, Elaine? 24% of people. Okay, we got 66 votes. All right, thank you for 20 likes. Let's work our way to 25 to 30 likes. Let's do this. Let's get these likes up, guys. Let's do it. Don't forget to subscribe. We on the road to the top daily lives for now. All right, 66 votes, 24% of people say men, okay? 20% of people say women, and 57% say the world. I knew the world was gonna win, though. I really did, though. No cap. It's everything, honestly. It's really all of it together. It's men, women, and the world. Because the men and the women is the reason why the world is how the world goes. And we don't got to get too deep into what really runs that part. But that's what I'm saying. Yo, Danny, he trying to take your name, bro. Glad you're doing. I miss you too. It's always great to see you. A lot of changes have been happening in my life. It's a new time for me. That's good. That's good. That's good. Different hairstyles. You still listening to Yeet? Oh, man. Appreciate that, DNA. You the one. Blue, black, gold. Make a sweet girl for. Okay. For sure. What up, Lele? How you feeling? Women screw it up for men. A man screw it up for women. Over and all. It's crazy how it all goes hand in hand, bro. Like, it's like the word. Okay, let's try this. Okay, boom. Check me out, right? I'm working on my analogies. All right, so the world. Let's say the world represents a house. He's got men and women living in the house. If men and women are putting in stank couches, they're not taking care of scrubbing the floor, they're not cleaning the dishes, it's over. Y'all ever seen the hoarders and stuff? What up, Ellie? What's up, Lil? You ever seen the hoarders, how they have all the stuff everywhere, they're not taking care of the house? That's basically like how the world is. Because the world was just the world. Thank you for 2026, my dog Trev Bone is in the building. But that's essentially like how the world is. If it wasn't for man or woman, I don't think there would be a lot of division that happens. It's almost like it needs to happen for it to be balanced and fair. My mind's being blasted right now, bro. You're the better. Oh, Danny, we know you're the better one. Yeeties go to forever. Don't hate. I'm not. Whoa. Why am I hated? Yo. One of my favorite quotes of this year. It was by Yeet, and it was I think it said "I'm Yeet." That was a song. Really great song. But he had a line. He said, I didn't want this Rolly wanted me. And when I heard that line, I said, yeah, he knows. He knows what he be talking about. Like that dude, that shit inspired me. What's up? What's up? What's good, Erica? Love from dessert. Hey, you too. Hey, thank you, thank you. Love from USA. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you. Who died and made you king? That's probably the best comment you ever said. I just never live in the same place twice. Okay. Yes, yes. 2K subscribers is the goal. Thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to hit the like and sub. But that's what I'm saying though. It's like we as people are like, we add fuel to the fire. Like all these opinions, all these perspectives, all these things that we're putting upon social media. People that, and then you got the people that also follow blindly into following trends on social media or like hate trends or hate whatever the case is. You know, you got all those type of people that's always gonna follow those things. They're just gonna basically be like sheeps to the shepherd. The blind leading the blind essentially is what the thing is called. But that's like how this thing really goes because it all ties in together. The world is just what the world is, right? The world meaning earth. I'm not talking about society because society is like, that's a part of men and women. Men and women are creating society, right? You know, children, all that type of stuff, all the stuff that goes on. But the world is just earth. And then you got the folks that are on the earth creating all these narratives and pushing shit out. It'd be crazy, bro. I don't, Braxton. Appreciate that. Who for it? What you mean? I never wanted to Rolly. Bitches Rolly wanted me. I know. Yo, man. When I heard that line, it's so cold to ride. Like, I tell you, I remember I sat there, I listened to that lyric, I said, damn. Cause there's so much like, he talking about, man. He talking about something so heavy, it's game. I was like, bro, he talking that real shit. It's magnetism right there. Magnetism. How you mean though, Promethean? But yeah, everybody, it's, and you know too, a lot in the world though, in life, a lot of people like more negativity. You know what I'm saying? Or I think they're more attracted to it. It's easier to get reactions on negativity. You know? It's true. It always comes down to that question. Do you want to be the guy, you want to be playing in the game, or do you want to be the crowd on the sideline? You know what I'm saying? All he wants is money and love. Yeah, I love it, yeah. All right, yeah. He just be talking. He be talking. Like I felt that on such a personal level. Like, that's my favorite lyric of 2025. That's one of them, but that'll be definitely my top, because I got a lot. Bubblegum rap, just my opinion. Whoa, Viva, you hating. Hold on. Viva, you need to open your mind. You need to listen to I'm Yeet by Yeet. The stuff that he was talking, like, it was just, man, you just gotta feel that shit. You gotta feel it. I love music. You really just be feeling music. Like, you just gotta feel that shit. You're collecting info, you said. Collecting info, that may have been, I'm not specifically sure what I was talking about in that situation. If you don't mind. What up, Leo? How you feeling, man? What's up with you, bro? Nah, never. No word. Wait, what? Hold on. Yo, Viva, you're tripping. Music is what is meant to be felt. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hold on. So you telling me this not wordplay? I ain't never want the Rolly. Bitch, this Rolly wanted me? That's not wordplay? Stop playing. Stop playing. Do y'all get that? Y'all get that? Hey, hey, Lester, you gotta go, my friend. I know you want to be included to the convo. You know, sometimes to hate is when to stand out, but you gotta go, my friend. So I can go ahead and bam, good old Lester out of here. Music is definitely meant to be felt. F-boy vibes, yeah, I definitely smashed a bitch. There's no way you're thinking about that, like, about me. F-boy vibes. Because I got shades on? Simple Tish. Oh, no. Yo, okay, y'all tripping. Well, we even tripping in this moment right now. That's a wordplay. Like, that's a strong statement. That's like, that's a demon like King Von said. Yeah, no, for real, right? But shout out to everyone, though. Don't forget to hit the like and sub. We are in this thing. Hustle music for this marathon, for sure, yeah. Water down. Viva, you tripping. Viva, you need to listen to it. Listen to the song, I'm Yeet. You're gonna be like, oh, I get it. Didn't you say you watched Ready Player One? Speaking of which, so New Year's Eve, right? So on Wednesday, we're gonna be having a celebration. I'm gonna do a live Q&A, and I'm gonna do an open panel, and I'm gonna make it E for everyone. Okay, I don't usually, I have really more adult stuff. It probably be a little bit adult, but I want all the supporters that want to join up on the live. You can join up on the live. Let's talk about how your New Year's went, and let's keep it pushing, right? I remember I said that. I said that like 6 months ago. So we're gonna do that for New Year's Eve. We're gonna have a good time. I'm gonna take a sip of wine with you guys, and then once it ends, we're gonna be watching Ready Player One on the Discord side. You know what I'm saying? Aaron, why are you wearing sunglasses indoors? There's LED lights in front of me. Crazy. Okay, what's up, David? How you feeling? I'll play you in Monopoly for a feature. All right, let's do it. I'm really good at Monopoly too. All I need to do is get the boardwalk. Yeah, I just need boardwalk in a couple of places. I can't give out too much sauce. But I'll win in Monopoly for sure. Don't play with me. Listen, I was playing this game. Shout out to the she's a streamer. Her name is Alyssa. She's a Twitch streamer. She's dope as hell. We were playing offline, and I get so competitive, and I'm like, I'm actually trying to beat her, but I'm like, I do what it takes to win, bro. So just letting you know. A rolling stone gathers no grass. I like that. That's a good one, Promethean. What's going on, David? How you feeling today? I'm doing well. Just had this, wine glass with some H2O in the building. Appreciate that. Welcome to the red carpet. Shout out, David is in the building. Let's get some stars in the chat for my dog, David, pulling up into the live, man. Welcome to the membership, Brody. Welcome to the membership. Hit me with the Discord. Let's see. Trevon or Danny, or Shiloh. May either one of you guys put the link on to join into the Discord? You get no sauce? Okay. El Grande is your name? It's crazy. Chess, anyone? Oh, yeah, you wouldn't want this. You wouldn't want this work. Listen, I will dominate any game. First of all, I used to be in a chess club. I used to be in debate team. I used to be in chess club. I used to be in karate club. I ain't going nowhere with that, I ain't gonna lie. What else was I in? I wanted to be in yearbook club, but they never let me in. I only wanted to do it to skip. Well, I did want to take pictures too and see my crush at the time. I wanted to do it as well. But yeah, I was in chess club. I go crazy in chess. I hope I can have a girlfriend by next year. We'll see, I guess. Shiloh, all that we got to get that type of attitude, bro. There's no I wish. Well, you didn't say I wish. But there's no hopeful. There's no I guess. We don't do that, man. Listen, you can and you will. You just got to listen to the stuff that I tell you, like wholeheartedly, bro. That's all you can. On console? Nah, I never played Monopoly on console. They got it on console? Man, I'm more of a, wait, that low-key, that might be fun. I doubt you're Morpheus. I won't take any pills from you, even this blue or red. Good, because I don't take neither. Take the All-Star pill, sir. The gold. Monopoly Mobile, damn. You'll definitely pull up, say that. Hey, shout out to David. I appreciate you with the 5 gifting, my dog. Appreciate that. Oh, yeah, my dog, David gonna fuck with that. Oh, and Break Forever. Ball went, ooh, box it, ooh. Shout out to my dogs in the building, man. Shout out to my dogs. What's up with it? Can you get me a membership, Mr. David? He used to, yeah, I used to be in the clubs, but don't get it twisted, though. I still be playing chess, though. I still play chess. Man, what? As long as they don't jump over things. And see, you know what's so beautiful? When you're a king, the queen gotta protect the king. Why? Because the moves we make, if it wasn't for us, this game would be done. Ooh, yo, chess is so cold. Chess is so cold, bro. Let's say, hey, is it or is it not true that any publicity is good publicity, right? Well, I mean, let's not ignore the fact that there could be real such thing as bad publicity. But all publicity, I guess, could be good publicity. Depending on what it is, though. People always gonna have opinions. Nah, right? Yeah. All right, yes, that's the Discord right there. Joining Discord. What up, Samurai? How you feeling? Yes, sir. I like Pedro from Napoleon Dynamite. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. That's my big bro. Facts. Exposure. You know, it was interesting. I was talking about I remember I had this line earlier this year. I said damn, I forgot what the quote was, but it's all women are good women. All money's good money. All women are good women. It's just you that makes the difference. Thank you for the gift, by the way. I just seen it pop up, but it's just it's just you that makes a difference. Always. Shiloh, why you don't Shiloh? You don't beg, bro. It doesn't look good. The bishop is key because the bishop. Okay, swag. Bro. Oh yeah, Samurai. What's up, Brody? I remember. Okay. I forgot that you changed your name. I dress in a black jeans, leather jacket with black shirt, double chain necklace, 75 to. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, bro. You're swaggy, bro. Next time you gotta take a pic of that, dog. And then you gotta show you can tag me, bro. You dressing like a star, man. That's lit. Yeah, facts. Vote for Pedro. Hit the like button for Pedro and subscribe for Pedro. Let's do that. Leave him alone. Don't worry about him being a Becky. I ain't asking you. Why did you think I was okay? Lit. Nah, facts. All right, y'all. My girl don't let me do shit. Mateo, why? And why are you still with her? With love. Don't know when to pull out. Right before you bust is when you pull out. Called it the all-star trend to see if it would catch on. Did you post about it? If you post about it, bro, I'll repost it. That's dope. Facts, David, facts. It is. And my mom thought it was awesome. That's good, bro. That's lit. How's streaming been? How's that been for you? Let me look at the poll really quickly. Who's the bigger problem? 22% are men. 22% women. 57% is the world. The world has won. And it's going to continue to win that way. Yeah, I believe it's 4. I believe it's 4. Yeah. That's good, Samurai, bro. What you mean? What are you speaking on, David? Are you speaking on Prince? No, you're good, David. You're good. Basically, Shallow just wants to be gifted a membership. The membership is like I think $4, so you just gotta purchase it, bro. And then too, when people gift memberships, it goes randomly. It doesn't just they don't handpick or select anybody, bro. They just do it randomly. So it's that's all it is. Moon, you funny, bro. Excuse me, guys. One moment. I gotta email this person back really quickly. Nah, but that's it. Just anything going further for anyone, any knowledge. When you gift membership, it goes randomly to people. If you want to purchase one, just go to the join so you can get some all-star access. But so going forward, because I'm about to end in a second, what we're going to be doing, we're going to have a player talk tomorrow. Question, do you know anything on social anxiety? A bunch of those, bro. A bunch of those. I worked a lot through it. I'm not going to say I never forget, worked up sometimes if there's a room of many, but still. But yeah, what is it that you want to know of about social anxiety exactly? Like, do you want to learn how to work through it? Do you want to learn how to get through it and stuff like that? Like, let me know. Let me know so that way I can answer it before I leave. 22%. Yeah, 22% of people voted men on the voting poll. Yes, sir. Shout out to my dog, David with the love, man. I appreciate that, Brody. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Excuse me. Yes, subscribe. I was putting the words together. Hold on, excuse me. Subscribe and share. The video help homie get his video in the algorithm. Yes, please do. Definitely. I appreciate you. Bet that, yeah. I had an anxiety attack yesterday in a restaurant, feeling depressed today. Been up and down thing. Do you know, so I don't specialize much in like if there's real, stuff going on. You may have to check in to see with someone who could specialize, like maybe like a therapist or something potentially. But do you know what the cause of the anxiety attack was? Like, did it stem from being too scared, too shy? Like, do you know where it came from? But if it has to do with something that could be genetic, I probably won't be able to assist because I know they have medicine and stuff like that that happens a lot. But if it's like an up and down thing, at least like mentally, wherever that comes in, I think try to pay attention to like what makes you feel up and down. Like what changes your mood a lot, and I think that's important to know that. Gotta work on saying by the way. I like a different kind of poll. A 1.4 for men of 7 people. Why you got sunglasses on? You trying to be like Blade? Not trying to be, I am Blade. I'm a vampire slayer. And I'm a vampire. Thank you for 24 likes. If you haven't hit the like button, let's work our way up to, let's get 30 likes. And if you haven't subscribed, definitely do so. I appreciate you. Usually just when I'm in loud area or feel alone. Okay, so, in the loud area, that may be something, I don't know where that really comes from, to be honest. That could be something like you may have to get checked for just in case. But, it could potentially even be like, why, there could be something about it that scares you. Again, I don't want to stir it the wrong way because I know there's other specialists that can help with that. I just help with like other things and stuff. But as far as feeling alone, I think there's like maybe you gotta have some comfort for yourself. However you can do that, to be honest. Absolutely, absolutely. So you believe I can talk to any woman? I do believe. But my question is, do you believe? His feeling, excuse me, panic attack, anxiety attack, social anxiety. Social anxiety, there it is. You just need to build. I think it could be building some security, and what around it is with social anxiety. Like if it's loud crowds, maybe there's something that triggers that makes you feel unsafe that you should figure out for like what that is. And if you feel alone when you're in a room full of people, then maybe try to reach out and have a convo with people and try to be social a little bit about it. And if you're scared to speak with people. Maybe it's because you feel a bit insecure or you're scared of like what the outcome could be, and that a lot of it could be in your head. It could have been past responses, traumas, or situations, but it's always best to at least try, give yourself some grace. That's funny. Yeah, overstimulation can happen for sure. That's true, Shiloh. It is. Everybody has their own thing, bro. No lie. All right, yeah. That's time to end it because I don't know what this motherfucker talking about. All right, you guys. My name is All Star Izzy. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe. Tomorrow we're gonna do a player talk. I'm gonna announce the topic later tomorrow. We're gonna go crazy, man. If you haven't gone to the TikTok side, go ahead and do so. All Star Izzy. We're gonna go insane. Just dropped a new video, so go ahead and check that out. I'm talking about the truth on the breakup. But I'm also exposing the reason why men they feel some type of way when it comes to dating. All right, I want to say shout out to everybody. I appreciate y'all. Authenticity is new sexy, and to shine within is to shine without. We are at this thing. Peace.